Melinda Piña, a reading specialist and the owner of Piña Reading Academy. As a member of Affluent Hispanic Philanthropies, I'm excited to bring you our 3-episode series called Back to School Roadmap. In episode 1, we'll be preparing parents for back to school. In episode 2, we'll be laying the foundation for education. And in episode 3, we'll discuss the steps for literacy. Today, we start with episode 1, preparing parents for back to school. Now that students are returning to the classroom, parents have several concerns. The first, of course, is safety. Districts are working hard to ensure that students and staff stay safe and healthy. Social distancing practices and CDC guidelines will always be followed. Another big concern for parents is making sure their kids feel comfortable returning to the classroom. Now, more than ever, it's important to have the home-school connection. When doing your back-to-school shopping, allow students to choose their backpack and supplies. This helps them bring a little piece of home to the classroom. Some concerns teachers have going back to school focus on mental health. Many students feel confused about what transpired this past year. Some even lost loved ones during the pandemic. Schools are putting mental health at the forefront of their work to make sure students are ready to learn. Another issue teachers are addressing is the learning gap created by a year of remote or distance learning. They're going to be working hard to create a curriculum that addresses those needs. This will look different in each district and in each classroom. After a year of distance learning, it's evident students are missing some vital skills. With remote learning, students became accustomed to simply clicking an answer on the computer. The pen-paper practice was lost. Structured writing practice and critical thinking across the curriculum are more skills which need to be addressed as kids return to the classroom. Teaching social interaction skills will be important, as well as keeping students engaged in the learning process for long periods of time. Now that students are returning to in-person learning, a typical day may look a little different. As it stands, the CDC will require teachers and students to wear face masks. This may change as the CDC acquires more data. Some districts will have hybrid models with the remote learning options. Others will require all students to return to the classroom in person. Contact your district so you're prepared to begin the new year. As we discussed earlier, schools will also focus on mental health, so be sure to reach out to your school or your district if you feel your child will benefit from mental health support. If parents are worried their child has fallen behind, they should share those concerns with teachers. It's important to open the lines of communication between school and home. I strongly urge parents to monitor kids' screen time with video games and social media as well. Be aware of your child's struggles. Are they having difficulty with certain math concepts or maybe reading comprehension? Share that information with your child's teacher. Many cities and communities offer support services, so call your local community center to see what your city offers. Another option is private tutoring. Be sure your child is tutored by a credentialed teacher or reading specialist. Closing the learning gap requires experienced teaching skills by a professional. Thank you for joining us for episode 1 of Back to School Roadmap. Stay tuned for episode 2, Laying the Foundation for Education. See you soon.